What's up everyone, Alessandro the Crypto here and welcome to this Bitcoin price update. We're gonna have a look into Bitcoin, guys, that is still holding this nice support right at $80,000. I'm gonna give you an update over the weekend where, in my opinion, we're gonna head to in the next coming hours and days, of course. So make sure to watch the video until the end. And also, of course, we're gonna have a look into some altcoins like ORDI and also CFX that I'm watching out right now next to the big players, of course, out there. Those two coins are some picks that currently I'm watching out. Remember that you can trade over on OKX, all the altcoins that you want, also with leverage, and of course also buy and sell Bitcoin, altcoins and so on directly on spot or with leverage as well. So definitely sign up to OKX with the link in the video description, guys. On this exchange, you can also, for example, park your cryptos and basically let it stake. And if you're interested in something similar like that, I'm going to give you an update here on BGM Capital as well, guys. Since yesterday, again, I put some money into work here, so I'm going to give you an update on that as well. So make sure to be subscribed on this channel, guys. Thank you very much for your great support as always. And of course, check out all links in the video description to all different trading tools and crypto products that I'm using here in the crypto space, different hardware wallets, exchanges, and so on. With my links you find here, you get everywhere the maximum sign-up bonuses and of course also discount codes applied already. If you, for example, want the Rider One wallet or Ledger wallet, whatever you're looking for, you're going to find it here in the video description. Also remember that everything that we're sharing in this video is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. Since trading in the crypto and also stock market, it is extremely high risk. You can also lose all your money while trading, and that's why always make sure to keep that in mind. And of course, today I'm going to give you an update here on Bitcoin. First, just a quick update, guys, for everyone that is using BGM Capital, this AI trading tool that is around since March of 2026. I know that many of you are using it already. Thank you also very much for your great support and also feedback, guys, because some of you have mentioned this nice AI trading bot that I'm using right now. And just again to show you, yesterday I put it $50 again into work, and as you can see, it's already compounding. So remember that every hour you have here the compound basically, and we can withdraw some funds and re-put it basically into work as soon as we have it. The minimum withdrawal is $5 and the minimum deposit here is $10. Just also remember, guys, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is by no means financial advice, since no gains are guaranteed, nothing. It's just the AI trading bot that is working for now, at least for me, profitable, and that's why I'm using it. And also here, remember, yesterday I put it $50, and now if I want to withdraw, for example, here I have BEP20 wallet, and I'm gonna withdraw, for example, here the $51.75. This is what I'm going to withdraw. So I have exactly $100 left here in my balance. If we go here to statistic, you're going to see the $50 are gone here, and they should arrive here in my BEP20 wallet over on MetaMask, since I put it here, this wallet, as my deposit and also withdraw wallet. And here it's already up there. You see in a few seconds you already have it. So that means since it's working so fast and also without fees to be paid, you can also instantly again make another deposit. For example, I can put my $50 here again into work. So for example, I can put here another $50. Then here you select the coins that you would like to invest. In my case, it's Tether BEP20. You can also use Ethereum, XRP, Stellar, Tron, and so on. Once you click it, you're gonna see here the amount that you have to send to your unique wallet address that is from your account. For example, in my case, it's this one. And here I'm gonna put another $50. So also tomorrow, then I can keep you updated. So I have to go here to BEP20 Tether, send. Here I copy paste my unique wallet address here from my account, and here you have to put exactly the amount that it's given here. Don't put more or less. Of course it should also work, but it's just better to have exactly one-on-one what's written here. And then click OK, and that's basically it. So while we're waiting until this is processed, we can check it out later on. Here it should be then $100, and then of course also the compound is going to be bigger. So tomorrow I will have then again here in my balance much more. So just to demonstrate you, and then maybe we're gonna do another update video here in general. If you're using BGM Capital, guys, let me know that in the comment section. I know that many of you are using it already, and I did already some tutorials about that as well. They are popping up at the end of this video. The link to the website is here, AI Trading Bot BGM Capital, right here. This is the link that drives you directly here to the website. So guys, let's have a look now what Bitcoin is doing, because on the daily time frame, you can see that after this rejection at the 200 daily moving average and also at our resistance trend line, Bitcoin is basically still trapped in this bear flag or upwards moving channel. And of course, as long as we are below the resistance at $82,000 at the moment, at any time we can still fall all the way down to the support before we see a breakout to the downside, or of course another bounce to the upside here, currently at $69,000. I think the chances are still there that we could go down there, even though on the higher time frames I would doubt it at the moment. But at the here you can see in the indicators that right now we are getting some sell signals, and that means that since we are in this overbought condition, it is possible that Bitcoin maybe retests again the 78k level. Maybe also during the weekend, because this is where usually we're bouncing now during this uptrend. Since we closed above the median line of the Kelp channels, it is holding as a support. That's why 78k should hold as a support if we see a correction during the weekend. If we would see a daily close below, this opens up the gate to fall all the way down, first to 73k, and then of course maybe to 71k, and worst case here for 69k, and still remain in this pattern here basically, without having a breakout to the upside or to the downside. So based on the indicators, yes, a corrective move to 78k is possible, but the uptrend continues. And that's why I think that most likely we're going to squeeze here between this resistance and the median line of the Kelp channels until we get a resolution to the upside or to the downside. And the higher time frames at the moment are suggesting more a breakout to the upside and not a correction, because you can see here, for example, on the 5-day time frame, I told you guys that on the 5-day time frame, that every time that Bitcoin is having again 5-day closes above the 200 moving average, we start a massive run up, and that run up could in theory take us up towards the 618 Fibonacci retracement level, or even the 786, because the last time that we have seen a similar setup, we went all the way up to the 786 Fibonacci retracement level that is currently at $108,000. So yes, I think that during this year, eventually we could even see $108,000. If not, then maybe somewhere down at 95k, a potential local top, and later on this year, maybe have some kind of a crash or a dump or something like that, potentially. I could be wrong, but this is at least in my theory, because before I was expecting that Bitcoin first comes down and then it's gonna bounce back up later this year. But how the indicators are looking like right now, I expect more a potential now big rise and push to the upside before we come again back down maybe later on this year, and then a gear up for a massive move to the upside. And this is because of the 5-day time frame and also the 2-week time frame for Bitcoin. Here on the spot chart, we are going to confirm basically this buy signal on the 2-week time frame in 1 day and 12 hours. And if we go over to the CME chart, you can see that here we already closed the 2-week time frame, and here also in theory it is already confirmed. And we're going to see how we're going to open up on Monday. But in theory, it is already confirmed. And that, of course, makes me also bullish that we could see a nice run up, at least towards the 90k area, maybe even higher towards $108,000 for the best case, in my opinion, if we don't create new all-time highs. If we would go higher than $108,000, I think new all-time highs could be basically in front of us. And also keep in mind that on Friday, we closed the CME chart right here at $80,390. So wherever we are going during the weekend, most of the times we're coming back to this price level. Otherwise, we would have a new CME gap opened up. And that's why right now I'm watching out very, very closely into that. So I think for the moment, that's it, guys, for Bitcoin. I'm watching also into ORDI. Because ORDI is also very, very volatile right now. Sometimes you see a little pump here. It's already 60% almost with this little pump, not to mention here this big one. And I think that also ORDI, here we pumped 400%. So also ORDI, in my opinion, is a coin to watch out now, because if the altcoin season is back, if the altcoins are starting to rally hard, I think that on ORDI, also here, the upside potential is huge, because here we got decimated. We crashed so hard here. And right now, as you can see, we are breaking out to the upside from this falling wedge, same like we also did here in 2023, when ORDI went from $3 all the way up to $97 and hit the new all-time high here. And even if we don't see a new all-time high here, so if we, for example, are just coming up to test here this previous support that we had, as you can see here, it was support, here again it was support. If we just come up here to test this new resistance in theory at around $21 from the current price all the way up there, it's already almost a 300% price increase. So that's why even without creating new all-time highs, I think the potential here for ORDI is quite insane. And ORDI is definitely moving because, as you can see, also ORDI, sorry guys, is moving according to Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin pumps, also ORDI pumps, and when Bitcoin dumps, also ORDI is dumping. So this is something that it's very important to see if your altcoin that you want to buy or that you're trading is actually moving also together with Bitcoin, and it's not just going sideways. Because then most likely, although when Bitcoin starts to pump like crazy, probably also your altcoin will not do that eventually. Of course, no financial advice, but this is why currently I'm watching out for the altcoins that are moving together with Bitcoin, same like ORDI. And the same is also for the CFX token. This is just a token or a coin that I like to mine with my GPUs. This is one of the only coins that are good to mine at the moment, in my opinion. And also here, you can see that we have a clear resistance here and ascending support. So also here, I think a potential big breakout to the upside is also in front of us. And currently it is trading at around 6 cents. The all-time high here for the CFX token was back in the days here at around $1.70. So if we retest that all-time high, that would be 2,400% price increase. That means with those coins, guys, if they return to their all-time high, you don't have to bet the farm. It's enough that maybe you put a few hundreds of dollars into one of them and then just wait until times are getting better without betting a farm. So without putting millions in it, just maybe a few thousands would be enough to do some life-changing gains. But of course, no financial advice, guys. Just my own opinions. It's no financial advice. And I'm just telling you that because that's one of the main reasons why I'm watching out for those coins. So if you want to be following me, then of course, make sure to be subscribed on this channel and check out also my other social media platforms that you find here in the video description, especially our great Discord trading chat, also Telegram and so on. Check it out, guys, over on X. Also, we have a great community, so make sure to check that out and be part of it. And also here, if I refresh the website, you can see now my active deposits are here, $100. And now tomorrow, we're going to have another update here on my compound here and what to do then, of course, again. Because I'm always a bit keeping it, a bit re-put it here into the website. So the AI trading bot is working for me basically, and always do some withdrawals, some little deposits and so on. And like that over time, you should be able also here to basically use it the right way, hopefully. Of course, everything is no guarantees, guys. This is just my own opinions. I could be also wrong with whatever happens now with Bitcoin, but I think that this is like the calm before the storm, before we want to see something very, very big. And based on the indicators, most likely to the upside. But time will tell, guys. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and we're going to see us all in the next one. Bye for now.